Hi guys, this is Jopel, and today I'm just going to make a sketchbook tour. And as you can see, the camera quality is a little bit better. This is because I'm using my sister's phone. But without further ado, let's start. So, as you can see, I do not really put any dates on these sketchbooks because I try not to be very attached to them for now. Uh, I'm just doing a lot of it. I draw every day and I don't think too much about it. But I've seen that my ability to draw more and more, my ability to just stay sitting in one place for long periods of time has been increasing and has increased a lot when I first started. When I first started drawing, I couldn't even sit still for 5 minutes. I dreaded it. I dreaded drawing. Um, I would do it before or while I was queuing in League of Legends. Um, and on the loading screen before the game started, I would draw. And that was when I first discovered Sakrayasin's video about iterative drawing. But now, through persistent efforts, I'm now able to draw for 2 to 3 hours without stopping. And that is still low. However, there have been times where there have been seasons in my life where I have been able to draw for 7 hours a day continually. Of course, that is with breaks. But that kind of intense routine, it's very difficult to maintain that on a long period of time or be sustainable with that kind of intensity. So I've fallen off that wagon and I'm trying to climb back ever since. That was like 6 months ago, 6 to 10 months ago. And anyways, as you can see now, the first 2 pages were me studying fabrics, the creases. I was making notes. These two are Kim Jung-gi Master Studies. If you recognize these two drawings, these are actually drawings of Kim Jung-gi using brush pen. I just used Micron. No. I don't know if it is Micron or if it's Artline, but I used a sign pen for this one. Fabric studies with notes. I named I added names on what type of folds there are, what type of creases there are. I identified tension points. So, master studies, figure drawings, unlimited figure drawings. As you can see, the hands are not very good. However, I'm realizing now that I now understand why CalArts, the standards for CalArts, one of the standards in CalArts was that the artist is able to draw the hands and the feet correctly, because it is filled with a lot of tenderness and a lot of life. So being able to draw them correctly really signifies a lot of skill and practice. Fabric study. This one is a perspective drawing, a perspective study from Pinterest. So yeah, I used sign pen and ballpoint pen. Fabric studies, figure drawing. I used ballpoint pen here. Figure drawing, contours only. These two are direct drawings. I used reference on this one, but I combined them and made a single illustration. I used ballpoint pen here as well, ballpoint pen. Ballpoint pen. Ballpoint pen. I think this was when I was first started listening to Steven Zapata, that having fun while you're drawing is, I think what he said was the most important thing, and that practice for the sake of practice isn't very sustainable at all, because you're not enjoying it. It means that it's not going to be sustainable. So I was drawing these cats. This was from a meme, by the way. I use this to write scripts as well, or just journal. This was from a meme, dog with a humanoid figure, hands on the background, abstract drawings, abstract form warm-ups, abstract drawings. This one is study from Pinterest as well. Form warm-ups. Drawing from imagination. This is a time where I was trying to push myself to draw from imagination, to start using my imagination, because I've figured out that there's no better way to draw from imagination than to just draw from imagination. There's no better way to learn a bicycle than from just to ride a bicycle done from just riding a bicycle. So if you really want to know how to do something much more, be great at it, you have to do it. Of course, study helps, but if you don't do the actual thing, you're not going to get better at it. Okay? Doing and studying about something are two very different things. Warm-ups, abstract drawings, figure drawings from imagination. From Pinterest. This one was from a course from Kim Jung-gi on kazone.com. I tried to copy what he has drawn there, and man, Kim Jung-gi really has spent a lot of time drawing. I tried to draw from a meme I saw on TikTok. I don't know if I used reference on this one. I think I did. Draw from imagination. Mannequins and contours. Drawing from imagination. Pinterest study. Figure drawing. Abstract drawings. Form warm-ups. Here I was studying Uynag from Instagram. I was really captivated by his art. Why? Because it was so simple yet so elegant. I know that from simplicity comes a lot of work behind it. It was really amazing. To be able to simplify things at that level. I don't know what he has done or how much he was drawing. I just know it is a lot. For warm-ups, abstract drawings. Here are studies as well from Uynag, I think. This one is drawing from imagination. I like this one. I like it very much. I think it's a good thing. Good piece of work. I use ballpoint pen for the contours and the figure, and I shaded it with pencil for the background. Journals. These are studies. Planes. X, Y, and Z. X, Y, Y, Z, X, Z, transversal, sagittal, and frontal. I was studying the movements of the body as well, and I really wanted to get to the fundamental of things. I have a really hard time latching onto a concept or an idea or a discipline if I do not know the fundamentals of anything and why I am doing that thing. I had to have a reason, and I need to know the basics, the real basics of that thing before I even begin. That's how thorough I am if I dedicate myself to something. And with art, my reason is I just want to be able to express myself, tell my stories. And I find that I can do that with art because me speaking, I'm in a place right now where speaking is very discouraged. It is kind of like blasphemous to speak. I find that with art, people leave me alone, and that's all I want. I do not want fame. I do not want money. I just want to be left alone, to be able to express myself, tell my stories, and play. And I find that with art, I can do all of that, and that's why I'm pursuing it. And I was amazed how the very simple idea of a cube has a lot of thing in it. There's a lot of concepts in it. Vertices, planes, edges. When you take a block from it, there's a lot of things about the cube that are very interesting, even though it's a very simple concept. For warm-ups, abstract drawings, figure drawing from imagination, abstract drawings, form warm-ups, drawing from imagination. As you can see, these are very incomplete, and I don't know, I might be the only person that has a sketchbook like this, because when I see artists on TikTok, on Facebook, on YouTube, their sketchbooks are always great, man. I really admire them. It's a very good, those are very good. You rarely ever see unfinished stuff. And I don't know, when I drew this, I was very proud about it, and even now I still am, and I really grew. I became very detached from the outcome of my art, so I'm able to share it to you guys. Even though it is not finished, I'm able to share it because I'm proud, but I do not care that much. Okay. Studies from Oinag. This one is from somebody on my suggestions on Facebook. It's just a very interesting post, so I drew it. I don't really even know the girl. Study from Ahmed Al-Duri, Master Study. Joy from Imagination. This was when we were on a trip. We went swimming, and I drew this while on the car. This one is drawing from life. This is a motorcycle of, I don't know if it's somebody on our family, but this was when we went to a swimming, just like this one. This one was from Holy Fool. I drew the character there that I found interesting. This was using watercolors. This was the wife of the photographer guy. If you know, you know. She has very interesting poses, and I think I'm gonna draw her again soon. It's a very interesting picture. Figure drawn from Pinterest. I really like this. I used ballpoint pen on this one. As you can see, it's very nice. The rendering is very nice, as well as the folds and everything. I really pushed the darks here, but I kept control of the subtle midtones. I really like this one. This one is watercolor from Imagination. I just expressed myself. I think I did a great job in this one. This is the Baleful Queen from Holy Fool as well. Character from Holy Fool's TikTok page. This one, Pinterest study. This one is my own hand drawing from life. This one was from a model on Instagram. I think it was Filipino or Asian, and I just drew her just because, and I think it did a great job. As you can see, the rendering is kind of far, no? I like it. Journals. Drawing from imagination. Just contours. Form warm-ups. Some abstract. Studies from... This was when I first studied Tom Fox's book. I was drawing it. Pinterest study. I was combining references. Yeah, I was combining references. That's it. I also like this one. Very cool rendering. Especially on this one, I used a highlighter on this one. I don't know if it's a highlighter, but it's gray. It is the brand of Artline, but in our home here, stuff just goes missing. I don't know where it went, but stuff here just goes missing. I don't know where they go to. Of course, Pinterest, figure drawing from Pinterest. I think most of us recognize this girl as well as this pose. If you're a kinda serious artist, you'll recognize these poses. I was studying this. This was a video from Mike Bop. Kim Jung-gi was talking that he was saying that in everything there is a head, a body, and the bottom part of it, the lower body. So head, upper body, and lower body. So basically, you can cut everything into three parts, or just three sections, or three components, whatever. And I think it's a great tool to be able to use studies. If you're drawing from Pinterest, just abstract drawing from imagination. Here's my girlfriend. I drew her. This was on her birthday. I was trying to improve my skill in interlocking overlaps, because it's a very hard thing to do. It's such a very simple concept, yet for me it's a very hard thing to master. Stuff like this, what's in front of who, it really takes a lot of thinking, and I don't like thinking, man. I hate thinking. I just want everything. If I draw, I wouldn't want to think. I just would want to just draw, man. But I still did it. I still did it, and I think I still need to do more of this. These ones are like chains. Yeah, the chains, very simple chains. I need to do more of it because it really forces me to think, use my brain. I really need to do it more. Drawing from imagination. Just random stuff. Habit tracker, and then that's it. That's the end of this black sketchbook. Let's get some for the thumbnail. Let's find something good for the thumbnail. Thumbnail. Man, thumbnail. Thumbnail of the gods. I don't think there's anything good here to be put as a thumbnail.